Hi everybody, welcome to Crossroads Tarot. Today we got another pick a card reading, and this one is your September forecast. So I'm doing this for September 2023, but I'm also going to leave it as a partial timeless. So if you're watching this anytime beyond 2023 for that September of that year, then this could apply, okay? Keep in mind that this is not going to apply to everyone. If you just don't seem to fit in with any of the messages, feel free to check out any of my other pick a card readings or any other readers on this YouTube thing. So anyways, I have everything that I'm going to be using in the description box listed below, as well as the link to personal readings if you guys are interested in that, and the link to where I get my oracle decks and all that stuff, okay? So let's get started, okay? This is pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. So pause the video if you need to. I'm going to apologize beforehand for the noise outside. I live in a major city, so that's kind of inevitable here. I'm going to go ahead and put these aside now so we can get started, guys. Put number 3 here, number 2 here. Alright, if you chose pile number 1, this is your reading. Let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so from Money, Power, Respect, we have buy, sell, and trade. Loan and credit. And prestige. So somebody's making some major moves this month. Let me bring these down so you can see. Somebody here is making some major moves when it comes to money and career this month. I feel as if this is for someone who is trying to open their own business or trying to do something when it comes to buying something major like a home. But I feel like for most of you guys, this is going to pertain to you opening your own business. And that's something that a lot of people have been doing since the pandemic. I feel like a lot of people, since working from home or, just the changes that have happened society-wide, we've realized that you'd probably feel happier working for yourself or doing something yourself and not depending on someone else. But you would still depend on other people if you have employees, of course, right? But I do feel as if this is a major month when it comes to you making big moves in terms of getting this prestige that you're searching for, that you're looking for, whether that is working for yourself, opening your own business, buying a house, or getting a promotion. I don't feel major promotion vibes here. I feel like this is more so of you. If you work in sales, especially making a major sale that brings you prestige, or being top seller, or whatever it is that you're doing, whatever company you or organization you belong to. But I feel more so that this is to do with personal business, like a personal project that you are opening, something that is risky, that ends up paying off. Let's see. I'm also getting here that some of you guys may be interested in, if you don't already, owning stocks, trading in the stock market, cryptocurrency. And this deck has a cryptocurrency card. That didn't come out, so maybe that's not it for most of you guys. I do feel like this is highly entrepreneurial energy. Let's see, let's clarify this. This is for your money sector, okay, for September. You might be getting approved for a loan as well, okay? Here we have the Strength card, the 9 of Cups, and the 9 of Coins. Yes, whatever that this is something that you have possibly already started. for the most part, for everyone, most people that are watching here. This is not something that's completely new in September. I feel like this is the continuation in September of something that you have already been having in the works. Okay, the nines here to me is always very, very independent. You have these two nines and they're both on the upright, and the strength card, which to me is leadership in the face of adversity. So, and to me, this is, if you had faced some adversity, it's kind of on the way out when it comes to your finances and career and entrepreneurial projects in September. I feel as if you're going to get a major like wish come true, or something that you've been really wanting is going to be approved for you, whether that's like a grant, that loan, that sale that you've been wanting to make, and it's going to lead you to, again, another place of prestige. I love it when these cards just come together like this. A place of prestige and emotional and financial stability. And this to me seems to be something, a kind of stability that's going to stand the test of time here with the strength card. It's not just something that you got your wish, you know, enjoy that for a little while and then it's gone. No, I feel like this is something that is being built upon and is going to be steady and stable. Now, if you have been a major gambler, or you have been betting on very faulty mentality, or you know, an irresponsible kind of thing, like spending and all that stuff, irresponsible spending and doing things that don't really set a foundation, this may not be your reading. Okay, because this is for someone who already knows that they have done the work to lay the foundation to receive this. Okay, because this is not something that pops out of the sky for you. This is something that has been worked upon, and that's probably going to be perfected in September. Okay, or you're going to receive the juicy fruits of your labor in September to your pleasure, to your stability. Okay, so financially in September, I see you getting this approval, this prestige, making this sale, getting this promotion. Even, and I don't even think it is a promotion. This is an entrepreneurial. This is someone who's in leadership. This is for someone who owns or is working to own their own business. Somebody that's making major sales. It could also even be that you're getting a lot more customers this month, and that's leading you to a sense of emotional and financial stability. But it comes after a time of a lot of hard work and perseverance. And in September, you're going to be enjoying the fruits of that hard work and perseverance in your finances and career, okay? So that's what I have for that. Let's see what you have in terms of your love and relationships. This is from the Lover's Oracle. Telepathy. Sex. And beauty. Ooh. This looks very nice. I feel like you may be having a connection with somebody who you have a very strong, not just physical attraction to. They might be very beautiful. They might see you as very beautiful, but you have a emotional and mental and spiritual strong understanding with them, okay? This is the Tattoo Tarot, by the way. I'm also getting here that you are, if you have been down, September is a month in which you are understanding your own sense of beauty and sexuality, sensuality. And because you have come into this moment of confidence, other people feel that as well, and they respond in the same manner. Because if you think you're beautiful, then others would think you're beautiful. If you think you're ugly, other people are going to think you ugly. Because, you know, it messes with your energy, okay? Let's see what this is about. Let's clarify. Two of Cups, Two of Coin, and the Knight of Coin. Ooh, this is really beautiful. I love all the earth energy. I love it when we get earth and water energies in a love reading. This is the love section of your reading, so I love it. Here, the Two of Coins. I feel as if you're going to be having a lot of fun with someone that you find very physically attractive, and they may find you as well very physically attractive. You will have this emotionally reciprocal connection. Okay, so I don't feel like this is any situation where someone loves more or desires more than the other. I feel like this is very even, and I feel like it's very physical. So if either you, it's very sensual. I feel very like major earth vibes, like Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. So either you have that strongly in your chart, or this is the type of person that you are attracting. Now, this is not the person that loves and leaves. I feel like this is someone who, yes, they're open to joy, open to fun, open to whatever comes by. But I also feel as if they value stability. They value taking things slowly because I don't know, it's almost like what is it that they call it? Like a slow burn when you get into, like, I don't know if you guys read romance novels, but slow burn romance novels tend to be the best sometimes. So, and I feel like this is the type of connection that might be headed your way, or if you are already connected to a person like this is the type of environment and behavior and kind of energy that you guys are going to be having towards each other for September. I feel like you guys are probably going to be going out, having some fun, enjoying yourselves, letting loose a little bit. And that's because there is this foundation, this stability here. I feel like both of you guys are confident enough to be open with each other and be silly with each other because there is this solid foundation or this trust here. It doesn't seem like this is a relationship that will move too quickly. If you already have this person in your life, that you've probably been with this person for a while, or you've known that this person does not take this, they're not a hit it and quit it type of person. They're not somebody that's gonna love and leave is what I'm getting. This is somebody who likes stability in their connections. They seem here level-headed, or they feel level-headed, and I feel that this person has an open heart. And they're offering what they're offering here to you is not just joy and fun, but also emotion and a lot of sexy time. Let's just say that, a lot of sexy time. Yeah, I think you guys are going to really, really enjoy this month when it comes to your emotions. I like this pile. I really, really do. I didn't expect for it to be, usually my readings are not so positive, but this is really good, guys. I'm so happy for y'all. Well, let's see. This is from the Energy Oracle, and this is about your health. So physically, spiritually, emotionally. We have door to spirit. So what I'm inclined to say here is that I feel as if because these things are just flowing in your life, you're going to be able to connect with your higher self or your spiritual self a lot easier. Because I find that a lot of the time, and they say, you know, you could actually, let me just go with what I was going to say first. I find that a lot of the time when your life is going easy, when things are flowing, you have more time and you have more of a mental stability to connect with your higher self, to really listen to it. There's a lot of people that say that they can, you know, they have their gifts come out in the hardest and harshest of times, or when they're, you know, stressed or something really major happens. And I feel like that can be true, but personally for me, when I'm in stress, my mind is in chaos and havoc, the last thing I want to do is meditate or try to connect with spirit, even though that's probably what I should be doing in that circumstance, because I'm just a type of person that I like to fix things immediately. You know, I like to deal with what's in front of me immediately, and I find that, you know, I connect better to spirit when my mind is calm and the kind of like the physical things in life are flowing or are easier for me right now. But you know, it could be different for everybody here. I just feel like this is going to be a good time for you to connect spiritually, grow your spiritual gifts, or just, you know, feel more at one with the universe here, and receive those messages that the universe has been trying to get to you more readily. Because when we're stressed out, the universe can send whatever kind of messages and we'll still ignore it in face of what's in front of us. I feel that's the majority of us, you know, unless we're like truly extremely gifted. But let's see. We have a white dove, so if that is your, if that's a symbol for you, then we have it. We have the Three of Swords, the King of Wands in reversed, and the Four of Cups in reversed. You may be getting a message, a spiritual message, a message from the woo-woo out there type. That's the type of message I'm getting from your guides about someone from your past that may be, you know, hurt you. Here with the Three of Swords, you guys had a falling out. Maybe a fire sign, a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. This could also be a father figure. Someone who may have woken up to their wrongdoings or their ignoring from the past, and maybe kind of like you piked their interest again. I feel like this person may be trying to manifest you. And honestly, I'm getting here, you shouldn't think about this too much, because the door for you is open for you to move into the future and not so much towards the past. And I feel like this person, they're trying to pull you back into the past because they have either missed your attentions, or they're feeling a sense of guilt or a heartbreak with how things may have ended. This doesn't even have to be about love. This could be just somebody from your past who may have caused some hurt. And it doesn't even have to be a male. It could also be a female. I just feel like this person is kind of like too little too late. Let me get some advice for you with this. You're going to feel, I feel as if because you're experiencing all these bliss and happiness in the other areas of your life, you're going to feel these people from your past trying to pull you back to who you were. Yeah, the Devil in reverse and the Two of Swords. You have to say no to this. Whether it is just one person or a bunch of people that are trying to call your energy back to them, you have to say no to that. You have to block it. You have freed yourself already. Now you have to exercise that strength that you have developed out of this situation, out of freeing yourself, and put that boundary up and say no to this, because it is the healthiest thing for you to do. I feel like this person kind of may have been a catalyst for a spiritual awakening for you, or not even, you know, spiritual awakening sounds a bit extreme. Could just be just a different way for you to look at your life and look at yourself and your priorities. And what I'm getting here is this dove. It's guiding you out that door. It's guiding you there. And I feel as if this person would hold you back. So let me, yeah, it's telling you here with the Two of Swords especially, you have to keep your walls up to this person, because you're not going back to the past, you're moving towards the future. But let me read this to you. The door opens onto the expansive energetic realm where all new beginnings originate. The orbs of light are guiding you through the clouds of the earthly world, leading you to a deeper understanding of your of your eternal identity, the source of all true value and power. This door opens onto truly unlimited potential, for the changes that happen here reach deep into the core of your being. As such, this card often heralds your increasing powers in the spiritual arts and a deepening connection with the spirit world. Don't be surprised if you find yourself becoming more intuitive, more aware of spirit's presence, or more powerful in your own healing practices. Now is the time to open up to the unexpected guidance and inspiration of the spirit, and to the magic and power of your true identity. Okay, so embracing who you are as a spiritual being. And I also feel as if you're going to be getting some information about this person from your past, and this is more so of a warning telling you to free yourself or ignore that person or persons from the past and keep moving forward towards your true self, your true identity, okay, which is not at all related to this past self that you gave into, okay, that you gave up, okay. Now let's see, let's do a yes or no. Let me clear this up. This is Angels Among Us. Now ask yourself a question, a yes or no question, and then pick from number 1, number 2, or number 3. Pause the video if you need to. I'm going to go ahead and start with number 1. Your answer is as above, so below. So meaning as you think it, so you become. Number 2, take your power back. And number 3, a miracle is on its way. Okay, guys, that was your reading. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that you liked it. I really did. I think that this is probably one of the best readings I've ever done. And I just started this channel, but I mean in general, in general, what I've done, especially in personal reading wise, like this is probably one of the most powerful and positive readings that I've done. Okay, so I'm happy for you. You're gonna have a great rest of September and hopefully rest of the year as well. All right, thank you so much for listening, and I will talk to you in your next reading. Okay, bye bye. All right, if you picked pile number 2, this is your reading. Let's get started, guys. Everything that I'm going to be using is in the description box, okay? I'm going to get started with your career and finances aspect of your September. From the Money, Power, Respect Oracle, we have hobbies, quality versus quantity, and the Ides of March. Ooh. Okay, immediately what I got here is there's somebody, and this may be specific, but I feel like there is a couple of you watching this that are working on developing your hobbies, developing, even making money off of your hobbies as well if you can, or trying to spend more time doing the things that you enjoy rather than just working for the man and slaving away 40+ hours a week. I feel like especially if you work for a big company, a big organization, there's going to be people who may be seeing you as slacking because of that, and they may be turning on you because of that. I also get that if you tell too many people about these hobbies or these extracurricular activities when it comes to work, they might turn against you just because of jealousy, or just because they don't know what to do with their lives and they're jealous that you do. I feel as if there could be an issue with balancing your day-to-day, your personal life, your hobbies, your extracurriculars with your current job, because I don't feel like it's the same thing for you. I feel like some of you guys work in corporate. Others of you work in something that really requires a lot of your attention to detail and your presence. And I feel as if because you may be putting a lot of your effort in what you want to do outside of work, this may be causing a rift with your colleagues or with your customers, because quality of your work may suffer. I don't know, depending on what it is that you do. So there has to be this balance that needs to be reached. You may be tempted to keep that unbalanced. I'm also getting here that you should, whatever it is that you do outside of work, you should not really, don't advertise it to the people that you work with. That's what I'm getting here, because it's not going to be met well. And if it is, I feel like you may have some haters, somebody who might want to see you fail, okay? I'm also getting here for some of you guys, if that's not the issue with the hobbies and all that stuff, I feel as if some of you guys are extremely either powerful or talented with whatever it is that you do for work, and people may be seeing you, you know, you don't break a sweat with doing what you do, and you still do it to a level that is an expert level, and you may have some haters in your organization or area of work, or competitors that are trying to bring you down, okay? Especially if you work in an area that serves, like if you work in an area that may look like a hobby, but it's actual work, you might be attracting jealousy. Let's see, I'm using the Tattoo Tarot to clarify these. I love the Tattoo Tarot. It's such a beautiful deck. Let me see. Why are these cards here for their finances and career? The Four of Coin, Six of Swords, and the Magician. Ooh. All right, I feel like for some of you guys, when it comes to career and finances, I'm getting two stories here. Some of you are working on leaving whatever it is that you're doing, or your actual job. And I feel like this might be a corporate job for a lot of you guys. Leaving that 9 to 5 and pursuing your own business here with the Magician card. I feel like you may have people around you that want you to stay where you're at, want you to stay because you're an asset to them, and losing you at the company or whatever it is you work for is going to be major to their own sense of stability, or the job or organization's sense of stability. But I feel as if you're leaving this area of holding on to everything that has been in the past and moving towards something that's going to lead you to feeling more self-empowered, right? Although you may, again, with the Ides of March, you may attract people, or you may have people that turn on you when it comes to your, you know, wherever you work, your career, your finances. I feel like they might accuse you of leaving your work undone, or your work being low quality because you're focused elsewhere, or you're focused on yourself. But that's up to you. That's up to you what you want to do with this. I just feel like the advice here would be to try, you know, as you're headed out and doing whatever it is that you're wanting to do. Maybe that is starting your own business. Maybe that is going back to school. Maybe that is just going to another company that gives you a better position. You try not to rock the boat too much with whomever you're at or wherever you're at, because these seem to be people who may be dangerous. I don't feel like physically, but I feel like when it comes to your character, they might do some character assassination or something like that, because they don't like what you're doing, okay? So if that's not your story, this may not be because I know this is super like specific. So if that's not your story, this may not be your pile. On the other hand, I'm getting here that you're finally, after a time of self-sabotage by, you know, staying in your comfort zone, you're finally getting the strength and the courage to move on into doing something independent for you when it comes to your finances. It may make you feel a little less stable, but I feel that whatever this is going to make you feel more in charge of your life and more in charge of your finances. It's just the territory is iffy because you may have a lot of competition, or you may have people that you're leaving behind, a company that you're leaving behind that's trying to hold on to you, not let you go, or trying to sabotage your future experiences. Or you may have just a group of people who are hating on you and spreading, you know, a lot of gossip about the quality of your work. So there's that you have to take care of. I feel as if what what this is telling you is take care of who you let into your inner circle when it comes to what you are planning. Don't tell everybody what you're gonna be doing unless it's absolutely necessary that they know. Because you might attract a lot of haters. Even they could smile to your face and really be stabbing you in the back mentally when you turn around, right? So let me see. Let me get some advice for this. What should pile number 2 do about this situation? Here we have the Ten of Wands in reverse and the King of Swords in reverse. Do not be tempted to take on more work than you need to. Do not be bullied into taking on more work than you need to. I'm not saying let the quality of your work suffer, but if you have been in a very mentally stressful kind of environment, do not be tempted to take on more responsibility because somebody tries to throw it or bully you into it. Because that may cause you to have some kind of mental breakdown or instability, okay? I'm also getting, if there's somebody here with an air sign or somebody that's above you that's like super, like they're very powerful at work, be very wary of this person. Do not slack off in front of them because they will use it as fuel to make you look bad. So, and I feel like you're on your way out of a career or kind of place of environment, schooling, whatever it is that you're in. You're on your way out of that situation and you're going somewhere else, somewhere that allows you to be more independent and more of yourself and more empowered. It feels like you were working your ass off like a slave wherever it is that you were. And it's time for you to set that down and not take any more responsibility. But I feel as if you have to do this in a very, very careful and self-protective manner. Okay, so only you would know how to do that because this is for a vast collective of people, all right? Let's move on to your love life. Let's see. This is from the Lover's Oracle. We have commitment, lust, and the miracle. All right. Seems to be two opposing feelings when it comes to your love life. Commitment and lust, although they shouldn't or they don't have to be opposing. You could meet someone in which you feel that sense of commitment and that sense of lust for that one person. I'm also getting here 3 of Wands, a longing. This is a lust or a longing for a special connection, a committed connection. Let me see. Clarify this, please. Here we have the Knight of Cups in reversed, the Star in reversed, And the Six of Wands in reverse. Oh my goodness. All right, so this is not so... it's not as happy as the pile number 1 was. Pile number 1 was super positive. But this one, not so much, guys. And, you know, just keep in mind that this is just September's reading. You know, things can change. And I don't feel like you're going to be stuck in this situation forever. I feel as this is telling you there's a major sense of disconnection and isolation that you have here. I don't feel as if maybe you haven't had the time to get out there and be around people and be seen, or experience a sense of closeness here. But I feel that there's this sense of isolation that keeps you from achieving that kind of relationship that you're wanting, whether it is a commitment, a full-blown commitment, or just something that is based on sex. But I doubt that's all that you want here, because this combination to me tells me I'm longing for something that I'm not even signing up for. You're not being seen. I'm also getting here, there could be a sense of not feeling beautiful, not feeling hot, not feeling worthy of being seen or being loved even. And I feel like that is creating a blockage when it comes to your love life. It's like there is I'm getting an image of a river being, or a stream being rerouted, and it's going into a circle, and it's not flowing out. It's just circular. A circular stream that is not flowing out. There is so much of you that is beautiful and great and worthy of being shared, but you are keeping it to yourself for whatever reason. You're not confident enough, whether that is you're not confident in the way that you look, or the way that you express yourself or socialize. Maybe you're just not a social person. But whatever it is, this isolation is keeping you from achieving that commitment and the sex life that you are desiring. And I feel as if this miracle card is like, it's going to take a miracle for you to get this wish, because you really are not putting in the physical effort to get out there and to be seen and to be, you know, allowing yourself to be loved. On the other hand, if you are connected to someone, could be an Aquarius or a Pisces, a Cancer, Scorpio even, or a very negative Leo. This person, you and this person are on separate pages. I feel like one of you is like super over romanticizing the situation, and the other one is very aloof, very afraid of being known for their heart, basically. So whatever that is doomed to fail when it comes to this connection. You guys are just two people on just very, very separate pages right now. But I feel like this is more so you being single and making yourself unavailable because you don't feel confident enough for whatever reason right now. And, you know, not to rush you or anything, but I feel as if this is spirit calling you out, saying, how you going to meet the love of your life when you don't leave the house? You know, you don't get prettied up. You don't get, you know, handsome or pretty or dress up or, you know, go out to places and meet people. That's what I'm getting, okay? 1 second. My freaking phone is ringing. I can't find it. All right. So that's what I have for your love. Let's see for your health. Here we have caring connections in reversed. Guys, there's either a connection that is harming you here because both of you guys are at different pages, or it's the sense of being alone and disconnected from the world that is really harming you. And I'm not even talking about just romantic connection. I mean connection when it comes to being with people. We as humans, we need that sense of community, that sense of connection. Otherwise, we just go crazy. But let me see. Let me clarify this again. And that could be affecting your physical health. I also feel that maybe you have a health issue that might be making you feel self-conscious or lack confidence, and that's why that could be something that's keeping you from actually opening up romantically. But let's see, let's clarify this. So we have the High Priestess in reverse, the Five of Swords in reverse, the Queen of Coin. This could be you here working on your coin, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. I'm also getting here that you may have experienced a lot of pain, a lot of abuse in the past when it comes to your connections. And because of that, you pulled yourself away from dating and romance in general. You became a hermit. You isolated yourself here with the High Priestess in reverse. No one shall know me, even if that is myself. Because the High Priestess in reverse doesn't know herself. Like, she keeps certain things so locked inside of her that not even she can fathom them. Or he. But I feel as if your experiences in your past have prompted you to move away from these connections because they were not caring. They were not valuing you. And you've developed a strong sense of self and your sense of value. You've separated yourself from these negative people, especially women. If you dealt with women, separated yourself from them. But the thing is that it's a double-edged sword. You've also separated yourself from possible community and reciprocal love. Okay, so and I feel like that is hurting your health as well, because everything is connected. So let me tell you what this says here for the reversal. This card reverse signals a break in communication or a parting of ways for two people, whether romantic, social, or business. The present connection seems to be at or close to an end. If this is the case, consider what healthy actions need to be taken to move on. As difficult as a parting may be, it can often lead to bigger and better things. Keep in mind both the logistical and emotional aspects of leaving this connection behind. Make plans, vent your feelings. Always remember, with every ending, a new beginning is at hand. I'm also getting here that if you're still involved with that person here that's very aloof or very kind of scared of commitment, is what I'm getting here. If you're dealing with that person that is not valuing you romantically, this is a sign that it's really messing with your health. You might be better served by separating from that person. Now, let's do your yes or no reading, okay? The yes or no part of your reading, very quickly. Here we have angels among us. So think of a card, think of a question, a yes or no, that could be answered vaguely, a yes or no question. And pick a card. This is number 1, number 2, and number 3. Pause if you need to. Now, if you chose number 1, you have the universe is waiting on you. So there's something you need to do for this to be resolved. Number 2, consider your options. So there may be other options that you may have not thought about when it comes to your questions. And number 3, live deliciously. Have some fun. Okay. All right, pile number 2, that was your reading. I hope that you liked it. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Comment down below. Let me know how you feel. If you want a personal reading, the link to my shop is below, as well as the links to the oracle decks that I use, okay? Thank you so much for your time, guys, and I will read for you, and I will await your next reading. Thank you. Bye-bye. Pile number 3. If you chose 3, this is your reading, okay? let's get started with your money and finances. And I'm going to be using the Money, Power, Respect Oracle. So here we have financial freedom, trust fund baby, nepotism, promotion. Ooh. All right. So the odds of you being a trust fund baby or a nepotist are slim because I don't expect that people with that kind of social status would be watching a tarot reading. But I do understand that we are born with advantages that other people do not. And that's what I think this card is pointing at. I feel like there's something that you have an advantage over other people on, and I feel like this is something that comes from where you grew up, the things that you learned about your family, or where you grew up, or the things that they taught you. That's going to be putting you at a advantage when it comes to financial freedom, or just getting that desired position here. September seems to be a leveling up for you here with financial freedom and promotion. Other people may see it as you taking advantage of the people that you know, the family that may have got you there, or the strings that they could have pulled. And I know that's not going to be for everybody, but I feel like you may know someone, or you may have networked with someone that could help you achieve this promotion or achieve this sense of financial freedom in September. Okay, so you have special friends perhaps. It doesn't even have to be family, or you were just born with this as a gift. Whatever it is that has gotten you to this advantage where you'll be feeling more financially free and being at a higher status than you were before. Okay, there might be a lot of haters around you, even if you're not you're not a trust fund baby, you're not a nepotist. I don't even know if that's a word. There might be people who assume you are. That's what I'm getting, because it might, for some of you guys, this is going to fall on your lap. It's going to be something you have to act on quickly. Let's see. Let's clarify. You may meet someone at work that falls under this category of someone who has people in high places, and you may be able to use that person to help you get a promotion or help you become more financially free. Okay, let's see what this is. Here we have the Five of Cups in reversed, the Emperor in reversed, and the Seven of Swords. Ooh. Sometimes you have to be sneaky. Sometimes you have to take advantage of the situation when it's prime for you to do so. Sometimes you got to step on a couple tails to get to where you want to go. I feel as if there's going to be a man, or there is a man in your life that could be helping you in achieving something of value when it comes to your finances and your career. And it might be looked at as something that is taboo. Some of you, this could be a sugar daddy, and I know that is very, very specific. Doesn't have to be for everyone. Or sugar mommy. We have a daddy here though. But I feel like this person could help you fix your financial woes here with the Five of Cups in reversed. And it might be seen as sneaky, but I feel as if you're being pulled to take this opportunity and to, use it to your advantage, because it doesn't happen too many times that you come across this opportunity. Now, this may also be signaling, if you do have family, when it comes to your finances and career, that they can get involved and help you out in your career, then don't be ashamed. Don't be ashamed to ask them for help, because I feel like they would act a little deceitful to try and get you out of a negative financial situation here, a situation that's probably making you emotionally unstable. Naturally, you know, if you were suffering when it comes to your finances, I feel like maybe making moves that might be seen as kind of you taking social advantage would probably be more beneficial for you, unless it's illegal. Don't do anything illegal, or don't let anybody do anything illegal on your behalf, because you're going to get caught. This here is more of a social advantage here with trust fund nepotism. It's more of a, I know this person, and this person can help me get to where I want when it comes to my finances and my career. So it'll work, but this cannot be a forever strategy for you. This cannot be what you're always doing, because it's bound to fail. So while this advantage may land on your lap, or you may have to work to gain this advantage, you have to use it to get to a place of stability where you don't have to use these means forever. Okay? So that's what I'm getting from this. You have to, you know, use your wits, use your gifts, you know, if you have to gift the gab, there you go, that's what you use. Even the gifts that you have gotten from your family when it comes to wisdom as to what to do when it comes to your career finances, if they gave any of those to you, because most families don't. But I feel more so like this is a physical advantage that you're going to be getting, possibly from an older man, or an older man as a friend. It could be a father, or just someone that you know that can pull strings. I'm also getting you could also be this person for someone else, but I doubt it. I think this is more so for you. Now, to be warned, this is probably going to get you to this promotion or this position that will, you know, put you at a higher status and higher tax bracket. But you want to make sure that everything is legal, that you're not doing anything illegal, and that whatever you're doing, it doesn't become a common strategy. Okay, it doesn't become how you get things done, because it could work now and fail for you later. Okay, so be wary of that. Now, and I know that's super specific. If that's not your story, then go watch another pile or any other reading here on YouTube, okay? Now let's see for your love life. We have the Lover's Oracle. Troubled past, days, and the Queen. Your troubles are in the past when it comes to your relationships. The day that you see yourself as the queen or king that you are, the day that you value yourself, you will understand that that would be the same day that you can put the crap that's happened to you in the past, romantically and emotionally, truly in the past. But let's go ahead and clarify. I'm using the Tattoo Tarot, by the way. I don't know if I said this already. Everything I'm going to be using is in the description box, as well as, you know, if you want a personal reading, the link to my shop is below as well. Let's see. If you want to learn tarot with me, love tarot, my ebook is in the description as well. Let's see what's going on with pile number 3's emotional and love life here. See, we have the World, the Ten of Cups in reversed, and the Hierophant in reversed. All right. You may have grown up in an environment that was really lacking in love. They may have given you everything else here emotionally, you know, not emotionally, physically, and in terms of, you know, worldly things here. You may have gotten a lot from your family and your past relationships, but it was very lacking in cohesion and emotional stability, and I would say love. I feel like you were living in a very rigid space. This could be your childhood home, your father figure who was very rigid or unloving even. And that could have played out in your love life. That could have affected the kinds of lovers that you attracted or that you were attracted to. But I feel as if this is something that's telling, it's almost as if sometime here in September, you're going to end that chapter. I feel as if you're going to be realizing that you don't need to follow the same script as you always have. Here with the Hierophant in reverse is the status quo turned on its head. You're no longer happy with the status quo. You may be realizing here that you want to be treated like this queen. And that includes being loved physically and also emotionally. So I feel as if this sense of self-empowerment helps you let go of the status quo or what you were used to in the past, or your negative past experiences with your family. You're finally putting an end to it successfully. But let me see, let me clarify here. Temperance, healing that's coming in. Here we have the Queen of Swords in reverse, could be a mother figure. And here we have the Eight of Coin. So this is working on your own healing. I feel as if this lovelessness of your past here, or this lack of emotional stability of your past, kind of messed you up mentally. And I'm not saying you're mentally ill or anything like that, no. But I feel like it made you kind of into an ice queen for some time when, you know, I feel as if you may look like an ice queen, but you're a softie. And I feel as if you've had to cut off a lot of people from your past in order to achieve this healing. Now, this is going to be an ongoing process when it comes to your love and your love life and emotions this September. I don't feel like there's anyone new coming in, but that's because right now you're still working on rebalancing yourself and kind of cleansing yourself from your past experiences with love and with your family even, because I feel as if this comes from how you were raised. So there's a lot of cleaning up that you have to do, a lot of maybe even shadow work that you're doing in September to get rid of what you used to accept in your life, and clearing the way for the way that you want to be treated and the way that you want to be loved, okay? So this is, you know, positive. It's bittersweet, but it's work that has to be done, and that's going to be done for you or by you in September, okay? Let's see. Health-wise, we have strategy in reversed. Let's see what could that be about? There might be a lot of confusion in terms of physical health, spiritual health. Here we have the Three of Wands in reverse, the Four of Wands, and the Two of Wands. Oh, there's a need of leadership. Leadership in your life. A need for you to take accountability for your own sense of stability and safety and health. And I feel like you may have been neglecting it. You will have the opportunity here. You'll have the opportunity to look to what it is that you need to be healthier or be more stable here. It's going to require decisiveness on your part, but I feel as if you, especially because what you're dealing with emotionally, you might be a little scattered, or you might put it on the back burner as well because of what you're dealing with when it comes to your finances. Even though there's a major win here for you, I feel as if your physical and mental health are probably not going to be priority in September when it probably should, when you probably should be planning on me time, on doing things that make you feel powerful and energetic. You might, you know, be tempted to lapse on your exercise or diet or any kind of health routine that you have set forward. So that's, you know, there's the warning there, because I feel as if you might be distracted by other things. Let me see. It could also be an physical laziness that affects you this month. And that also could be because, you know, you're busy with everything else. But let's read this. Let's see what it says for you. When the strategy card is reversed, it indicates a stall in progress due to the lack of planning. You may have a goal in mind, but no specific ideas about how to achieve it. Or you may have found that your original plans have hit a wall, and it is now time to reevaluate things. If this is the case, remember that the path of least resistance may be tempting, but it rarely leads anywhere new. Don't let the mundane tasks of life eat up all your time and take you off course. Instead of floundering and wandering around in confusion, put some significant mental effort into starting or renewing a comprehensive plan of attack. This card reversed is warning you to get out of the role of passive observer and become the author and director of your own destiny. Again, you know, taking a leadership position on, you know, your own physical, mental, and spiritual well-being and health. I feel like, you know, you might be busy, but because you're probably watching this hopefully at the beginning of the month, you may have time to sit down and write down, this is what I'm going to be doing to make sure that I have enough time for myself and enough time to get myself, you know, in a healthy headspace and enough time to plan what I'm going to do when it comes to my own personal fitness and health goals, okay? All right, guys, so let's do the yes or no part. This is the last part. This is the Angels Among Us deck. I want you to think of a question and pick a card. This is number 1, number 2, and number 3. I'm going to start with number 1. We have learn from this. Something to be learned about whatever it is you're asking. Learn from this and move on is what I'm getting. Okay, number 2, let go of control issues. And number 3, in a few months. So in a few months you will get your answer, or you will get what you were asking for. All right, pile number 3, that was your reading. I hope that you enjoyed. If you did, give me a thumbs up. If you want a personal reading, the link is below. If you want to learn tarot with me, the link is also below. And if you want to check out any of the oracle decks that I've created or using, all of them are listed below, okay? Thank you so much, guys. Bye-bye.